Hi, these comments are for 8584. I am Michael, the your English excuse me, your English language program instructor here at California State University, San Bernardino, and I'm going to read and score the practice test that you did in class the other day. According to the reading passage, the author points out three. Academic writing would typically spell numbers under 100, so the author points out three problems of bloggers, which are lack of professionalism, integrity, and in-depth discourse. The speaker, the listening passage, adds to these ideas to claim that some experts criticize the problem of bloggers on these three problems. Okay, we have, this is a little too wordy right here, right? If you said that, it does the same thing. So we have the speaker of the listening passage opposes these assertions. Maybe put a transition word here to help show how the lecture is different from the information in the reading. So we have in the reading passage, the author thinks journalists and book authors, because authors is plural, journalists is plural, so are well trained. I'm going to throw a hyphen in here right there. So they you could either say so they have qualified themselves or so they are qualified. I think passive voice works better here. So they are qualified to publish their articles to people. But bloggers don't have enough experience or professional ability to do this. You have to add, I'm going to say in contrast to show the difference. In contrast, the speaker claims that the bloggers we might say here, through opportunities online, you have business purposes. What if we did this? Business opportunities online. We have so they can start to write something as experts. In fact, bloggers I think you want to say this. You're having some problems with your sentence structure here. Even though bloggers are not qualified as experts, they probably at first and let's go back to the reading passage here, right? Or the listening passage. So they have the opportunity to grow online because it become a business. So it allows these unpublished authors to make a name for themselves, and inspiring authors can have a place to participate. So yeah, you might not be getting all of the most important information there. That could be part of. So even though bloggers are not qualified experts at first, they get a place online to practice their writing. I put a voice marker in here. These unqualified authors can become maybe these jobs on the internet. Okay, so you have the other two key points here, right? So looking at what you've written here, so I think for you, part of it is you're not always understanding exactly the information from the listening passage, and you're having trouble trying to write about this information. So that's going to cause trouble. So if we look with the rubrics here, based on the introduction in the first paragraph, I'm going to put here 3.5. If this were the midterm exam, I'd give you 3.5 out of 5 or 22 points out of 30. Now, according to the rubrics that we're using and the percentage here, .5, this would put you at maybe 82% on the midterm exam. That would be the grade that I would give you. So in order to get better, which is the real question, if you go to the grammar part of my course, I think one area, I have a good lesson, is called How to Be More Concise. I'd like you to take a look at that lesson. It's a grammar lesson. I have another lesson. It's about adverb clauses using even though, even if, although, because, and as much as. So check out that lesson on adverb clauses too. I think that's going to be important for you. The other one is listening. You probably need to improve your listening a little bit more. So if you want to do practice with that, you can go to the listening part of my course and do practice there. All right, let's take a look at it one more time. So according to the reading passage, the author points out 3 problems of bloggers, which are lack of professionalism, integrity, and in-depth discourse. However, the speaker of the listening passage opposes these assertions. In the reading passage, the author thinks journalists and book authors are well trained, so they are qualified to publish their articles to people. But bloggers don't have enough experience or professional ability to do this. In contrast, the speaker claims that the bloggers are able to gain experience through business opportunities online so they can start to write something as experts. In fact, even though bloggers are not qualified as experts at first, they get a place online to practice their small part of writing. As a result, the speaker believes these unqualified authors can become more trained as they join these jobs on the internet. Okay, and then you have your key points there. So, like I said before, I would put this one right around 82%.